John chapter 16, from verse 5 to 13. Now, this is Jesus speaking. He came to a point with his disciples when he told them, I would have to go. I would have to leave you. And then the whole chapter there begins to speak of the reason why he has to go. First of all, the Comforter will not come except he goes. And of course, when you hear the word Comforter, what is comforting meant for? Tribulations. You see, God is deliberate with the word he uses. So for Jesus to say, I will send you the Comforter, he didn't say, I will send you power. I will send you the Comforter, which is the first thing every believer must go and understand. Why the Comforter? And then he begins to explain what the Comforter will do actually in our lives. But you see, as beautiful as all these things are, the disciples were comfortable with the presence of Jesus, that they did not want what lies ahead. They did not want the perfect will of God for their lives. They did not desire the fullness of God's plan for them. They were comfortable with the little things that God was exposing them to. And because they knew that if Jesus is here, bad as it bad, we will keep multiplying bread. Bad as it bad, if you are sick, he will heal us. Bad as it, and you see, when you look at the whole physical presence of Christ with his disciples, and the reason why the disciples did not want him to go, it was greatly tied to physical things. And so for the fruits and for the gifts that were eternal things, they did not desire it yet, because it demanded their separation from the physical part of Jesus. Are we together? Your worry is that this physical comfort, this physical enjoyment, this physical realization, this physical provision, you cannot see beyond it. You can't see past this present comfort that I'm giving you. But there is so much more in God. But that so much more is tied to a separation that will cause a temporal pain. But they did not want that. They said, no, Jesus, we are okay with this. And in fact, when you study ahead, you will see that when the armies came to arrest Jesus, Peter said to Jesus that anyone that comes to touch you, we will fight that person. We will fight that person. And Peter held his knife. And because they were so desperate in preserving the present provision that God has given them, they could not think losing what God has given them. Sama, every earthly thing that God has given you, if your heart is tied to them, then your sorrow will be multiplied times 10 when something happens.